Alright there, boxing fans. CMD Boxing Reports. Ronell Higg here with another vid. Okay, so, man, Shawn Porter will be on the undercard of the Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight. Alright, now, he's going to be taking on Thomas Delorme. So, this fight here was just announced, so far as I know. And, who knows, man? It seems like this whole thing is going to be a circus show, okay? But, man, I mean, with this fight being announced just 2 weeks, because as far as I know, I never heard of Shawn Porter training for anyone, okay? I haven't heard him training for not one person. And now this, so this will be interesting. Now, they say that the fight will be on, it'll start at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Now, where's it at? Okay, it says Porter and Delorme will square off in a 10-round welterweight bout on the 2-hour Fox and Fox Deportes telecast beginning at 7. Yeah, so, man, all right. So this right here will be the non-pay-per-view card, okay? This will be on the non-pay-per-view card. And like I said, a lot of people was talking about streaming this fight, but how they going to stream it when England is also having this on pay-per-view? So there will be no live streams, no free one, no free ones. I mean if it is, you know, any streams out there, you probably have to pay for them. But shoot, the free streams, well, this TV streams, they're cheaper than the pay-per-view. You get them bad boys for like $19. But then again, I really don't know, because I doubt it could be any commercials in it, because no one is selling it for free and whatnot. So, damn, all right, Thomas Delorme of Puerto Rico has been somewhat inactive since suffering a 6-round knockout loss to Terrence Crawford for a vacant junior welterweight title April 2015. Damn. So he's been inactive for 2 years. And so this is the thing. Man, I'm up here watching this football game as well. Now, before I started making the video, it's the Eagles versus Green Bay. It was 6-0 Eagles. Now, I turns around, it's 7-6 Green Bay. There goes my Eagles. Well, hey, I am right across the bridge from Philadelphia, okay? Right out here in Pensacola. Alright, so, yes, I watched the Eagles. Now, I know I said in one of my videos that football is not really my sport. You know, it's not one of my favorites. I mean, I watches it. However, if it's football on at the same time boxing, well, most likely I won't be watching football, okay? It'll be on the boxing channel. You know, that's how I gets down, all right? Now, you know what? Talking about this fight, man, I guess I owe a lot of people an apology because I was like really giving, Conor McGregor likes a puncher's chance because he is training for the fight. And with Mayweather being off for so long, plus he aged and whatnot, you know, who knows what can happen? You know, anything can happen in boxing. However, you know, like everyone was telling me, Conor McGregor don't have a chance. Now, I was listening to someone, I can't use his name, because he was like, yeah, man, everybody makes videos off my name, this, that, and the third, so I'm not going to do it. Y'all knows who I'm talking about. You know, he knows a whole lot. He was saying that, that Dana White really didn't know that the fight was really going down, okay? See, everyone that had, like me, wasn't going by what Conor McGregor was saying, because Conor McGregor was saying the fight was happening. But, you know, Dana White was saying, look, this fight ain't happening, not unless I say so, this, that, and the third. Now, I remembers when Amir Khan was tweeting out, like, Conor McGregor was tweeting and posting that him and Mayweather will be fighting, and, you know, like I said, Dana White would come out and say something different. But it was like that with Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. You know, they were saying, yeah, man, we're going to fight. But we had to listen to what Bob Arum said. Bob Arum came out and said, look, Pacquiao will be facing Jeff Horn, and that's that. And comes to find out he was right. He faced Jeff Horn. Now, we had to go by what Bob Arum said. Okay, he was the man here, not Amir Khan and Pacquiao. Okay, Pacquiao is not his own man. All right, so ever since then, you know, I realized that, well, Conor McGregor ain't his own man. You know, he has to do by what, you know, his manager said, but, or the promoter, whoever he is to him. I really don't follow UFC. I should, but I don't. Now, you know, he was expressing that, you know, Al Heyman and everything had the whole thing set up without, you know, this guy Dana White not knowing. Now, he was also explaining that, I'm talking about the blogger I was listening to, that Conor McGregor was saying, look, if I'm one of the best at UFC, I should, you know, should be getting the money I want. And he was saying that Conor McGregor was not. Okay, so when he, you know, spoke to Al Heyman and said, look, you want to fight Mayweather? He was like, sure, I'll do it for the money, this, that, and the third. Now he's getting $100 million. So, yeah, he basically doing it for the money. And he don't care about him getting his ass whipped, this, that, and the third. Hey, I'm getting $100 million. And this is like way more than what I was asking for. You know, I believe he was asking for like 20 million, 25 million, or 3 million in the UFC. Now, I really don't know how much the man was getting, because like I said, I don't like follow UFC or MMA, whatever is. So, all right, why Mayweather's sparring partners don't give McGregor a chance? Earl Spence Jr., Zab Judah, and other professional fighters who face Mayweather daily marvel at what makes him unbeatable. Man, that's a good story right there. I should jump into that. But yeah, so now I see and understand why everyone was coming out here saying it. Okay, even people at work were saying it. It's like, man, Conor McGregor don't stand a chance. He has zero boxing experience, you know. But, and the other reason why I was, you know, believing that anything could happen, because I remember back in the early 2000s when one of my favorite heavyweights got dropped. Okay, and that was against Hasim the Rock Rockman, Lennox Lewis. All right, now, yeah, Lennox Lewis is one of my favorite British fighters. Okay. And I used to always catch his fights. I used to always read up on him in the Ring magazine back then. In those days, you know, he was just one of my favorites. And he came into the fight in South Africa against Hasim the Rock Rockman. And, you know, he wasn't looking like himself. And the commentators were saying, well, he didn't train well. He was, you know, doing a movie, this, that, and the third. And it really did show in his performance. He ended up getting dropped. It's like, damn, when he went down, I was like, oh, shoot, as he was falling. Okay? And man, that really did mess my night up. I was like, damn, my boy Lennox Lewis got dropped. So, you know, like I said, you know, you never know what can happen in boxing, okay? You know, shoot, one punch could, you know, change the night. So I learned my lesson off of that, and I was, you know, contemplating on that too with Mayweather and Conor McGregor. All right, but it is what it is, folks. So yeah, Shawn Porter will be on the undercard. Like I said, this fight was just announced, man. You know, we got a few more weeks to go. I wonder what he'll look like, how big he'll come in the fight, including Thomas Delorme. Because from what I read, he has been active much since 2015. But you know what? Let me check up on that, because I don't want to put out no bad news. Alright, so here's his record. And 5'10". He's pretty tall. And 73-inch reach. What? Carolina, Puerto Rico. I never knew there was a Carolina in Puerto Rico, but his birthplace is French Guiana. What? Alright, so Yeah, he be taking on Shawn Porter. And that was just listed. Alright, it wasn't just listed. Damn, alright. So, nah, man, he's been fighting. The hell they talking about? I've been missing his fights. Damn. Yeah, he took on Brian Jones, TKO. But then, like, he fought in January, though. I think I did see that fight. Alright, so he lost to Terrence Crawford, TKO. Then, I remember that fight. Then he fought again in 2016. And then, yeah, Jesus. And then another fight against Brian Jones. Alright, yeah, man, he's been fighting. It had me thinking, like, as, you know, his last fight was against Terrence Bud Crawford. Glad I checked up on that, man. I don't like putting out, you know, BS news like that. So, anyway, gang, that's my takes on this CMD Boxing Reports Ronell Hit Report. Catch you guys on the next one.